Hi guys, and welcome to the new channel. I recently pulled this video from one of my old YouTube channels that I used to have, and it's basically just an awareness video. It's going to be one of my first drone footage videos. It was taken back in 2016 when I got the DJI Mavic Pro when it first came out, and I was attempting to do a range test. Basically, I thought I'd post up this video as one of my first because I've currently got a pre-order now for the Mavic Air 2, so there's going to be a lot more content coming from that. But this video was from when I first started droning a few years ago, and it was an attempted range test, and I feel like it's a good video to start just to show the newcomers of what not to do. So basically, as you can see from the video above, it's a screen recording. I was messing about a lot. I probably wasted about 10% battery before it even started, trying to sort the autofocus feature out. For some reason, that wasn't working properly. So I think I don't set off until, well, around about there. I properly get going in sport mode at about 40 mile an hour. And I'm heading out with the plan to get to 4 miles without any problems and then bring myself back. But as you'll see later on in the video, it didn't quite go as planned. So yeah, I just thought I'd put it on air to raise that awareness of what you shouldn't be doing really when you get your new drone, or if you've just got one and you're new to the hobby. Always just look out for these situations. There's a lot of people that do this. It's not just me. Um, this video's been sped up as well. I just want to add that it was probably a 17-minute long video, so I just wanted to times two. I put it on times two the speed just to sort of get it over and done with quickly. But as you can see from this, I'm heading out from Rivington Pike over in the UK, over towards Charlie. That was the plan anyway. Get over there to about 22,000 feet away, which is about the 4 mile mark, and then head back. A lot of you guys out there that are already familiar with drones and have been doing it a while, like myself now, will probably already recognise where I'm going wrong here straight away. As you can see, I'm doing 40 mile an hour in sports mode, getting out there, which is a kind of indication to me now that I had a tailwind going out. It took me in total about 6 minutes to get to I think I made 3.9 miles before I started losing signal. So I got out there to the 3.9 mile mark, and then I started to back the drone up in order to keep that signal strong, because the antenna on the Mavic was to the rear. So turning it round, I was losing the signal. So I back it up a mile once I start to lose the signal, and then turn it round. But as you'll see towards the end of the video, it didn't quite go as planned, and I don't manage to get the drone back. I was concentrating on the home. If you look at the top of the screen, you can see the yellow home tab that's going to the right. And then you can see the timer to the right of that. Basically, I was looking out for that, knowing in my mind, thinking when that home tab and timer meet, that means that it's time to turn round. I need to come back, because yeah. So that's what I do here now. I start to lose signal a little bit, and I start to back it up, thinking this is about the time I need to go. But what it doesn't account for is the wind direction and the speed, and this is where I run into trouble. Myself and a lot of YouTubers I've seen do this in the past. So as you've seen, 40 mile an hour going out there, but coming back, I'm lucky to get half that speed. So, the result is pretty devastating, to be honest with you. Having to land the drone quite away from you, and then, going on a bloody witch hunt looking for the thing. So like I said, the main thing that, it'd be good for you to take away from this video is, if you are going to buy a new drone, on the back of these new drones coming out, you know, a lot of you are going to be buying them for the first time, and you're going to want to be pushing them to the limits. You want to try them out. You want to get them far away, because let's face it, you know, you don't go and buy a drone that can go 10 kilometers and, you know, fly it around the street. It's a feature that you're going to want to test. It's one of the selling points, one of the main selling points for the DJI drones, the fact that they've got this OcuSync 2.0. So yeah, I just feel like maybe you're going to try it out, and hopefully this will stop you from doing it. So as you can see, I've sort of turned the drone round now. I'm getting my trajectory, you know, on point, so I know I'm going the right way. And I'm full throttle now, going back against the wind in sport mode. And as you can see, you know, I'm doing 18, 19 miles an hour. Less than half of what I was doing going out there. The home button's now way to the right, and the timer's like running low, 4.5 minutes left. It's like, it wasn't looking good. I'm almost 3 miles away there. So being a noob to the sport, I just, you know, I thought I could get it back. But anything other than an act of God and the wind changing direction on me, I was never going to get it back. And you only make a mistake like this once. You know, it's something that you don't do again. What I've found the easiest way to do is just check your wind speed before you go up. I mean, you can get on the ground and there might be no wind. It might be, you know, there might be no wind on the ground where you are, but you go up 200 feet with your drone and there might be a 15, 20 mile an hour wind, which is going to make a massive difference, especially if you're going to be taking it far away. So, you know, the best thing I can recommend is to take your drone up, put it into attitude mode, and that'll basically turn off the GPS, and your drone will start to drift in whatever direction the wind's blowing, and you'll be able to see the speed of the wind as well. So that's a good little tip there, to find your wind direction at a certain height. And then, you know, if you're doing a range test, you want to be, if there is wind, you want to be flying into it going out, so you've got that tailwind coming back. So quickly getting back to the video, maybe about just short of 2 miles away from the point of where we've taken off. We're just at the top peak above the autofocus, where the autofocus bar is. We're just above that on the top peak. And there was no way, you know, there was no way it was coming back. I was down to 1 minute 30 seconds with a good 1.5 miles to go, 2 miles. So it's now at this point that I'm looking for somewhere to land it. Now in hindsight, if this had happened to me, well, it wouldn't happen to me now, but if it did happen to me, there's a few steps that you can take. The earlier the better, really. If you think you're not going to get it back, if there's a doubt in your mind, start looking about for a safe place to land it. Somewhere that's easily accessible. That's going to be your main thing, which is what I didn't do here. And somewhere out the way, so it's not going to get stolen, or somebody's going to see it. I mean, my main concern was getting it out the way so nobody's stolen it, but I didn't really think about how I was going to get to the drone. Luckily there was a walkway path, as you can see on the right there, but that didn't really help. We had to drive the car about 3 miles all the way round, and then take a bloody 2.5 mile hike back up this mountain from the opposite side. So, like I said, I'm hoping that this raises awareness. There's a lot more videos to come from the channel. I've not got the Mavic anymore. I did a lot of travelling and ended up selling it, but I will be doing a lot more videos with the Mavic Air 2 in the very near future. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.
Should have learned from other YouTube videos. Never go against the wind after a range test. We were up there on that peak about 1.5 miles away. That's how far it made it back. Landed nice. Just walked 2.5 miles. And I'm unfit all the way. Nice one.